Welcome to another Barras angle. Coking again. As I said, me and Ben have got some trips booked up, quite a few trips. I think this must be one of the last ones. It's coming to near the end because we're going into the winter match series that we run. We've got quite a few winter matches coming up at River Farm. If you're interested, get in touch. Yeah, I'm back down on coking. Ben's in 70's favourite peg. I can't get in there for love or money. I've only ever been in here once in about 3 years. And I'm now in peg 66. So I'm moving around the lake. It's not a peg I've been in before. I've got my rods out, but I've never been in here before, so the spots I've had to rely on what people are telling me and what Ben's telling me, and my own judgment as well. But the rods are out, the traps are set. Let's see if we can nick one out of 66. Here's peg 66. I've got one over there. I'll zoom in under willow. That seems to be some sort of hot spot. Oh, I've got one by the end of the island, just off it, about a rod length off, and I've got one down this edge that you can't see, just down the edge there. But yeah, it's been raining. We've had sunshine and rain. The temperature's around about 20 degrees, 21, something like that. But when you move into a new swim, you're ever hopeful, aren't you? You hope that you can pick something up. But we'll see. Hopefully I'll get something. You look all wrinkly, you know.
Right then guys, well, Dad's got one. Just had the shout, so I've bombed round. And he's got a proper old original Meadow carp here. Check this one out guys. £25, wasn't it Dad?
Yep.
Happy with that one?
Yeah, well happy. TNT again.
On the TNT?
Strikes again.
Yeah,
He's got all wrinkles on him. He looks old, doesn't he?
He's an old one, he is.
Yeah, he's really old.
There's some shots of him. That's lovely, stay there. Yeah, that's a proper old originals coming on that for you guys.
On his head.
Look at him, look.
Yeah.
That's what you call an old school Meadow carp. Hey. Yeah, £25 on the money for Dad. I've just bloody lost one. So yeah, we've only been here a few hours. And yeah, looks like we're back to normal. Catching carp on Meadow. So yeah, but yeah, he's a bit of an awkward one to hold him, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's a proper old banana one, him. And there you go.
There we go.
Here he is, mate. Hopefully first of many for you.
Yeah, so do I.
Sweet as. Right, let's get him back.
Eh?
Yeah, let's get him back, mate. And there he is, going back, guys. £25.
He's gone.
There you go, mate. Happy?
Yeah, we're happy.
He's happy. Yeah, he's sweet.
Well, you see me have that one, 25. Looked like a real old fish. He had lines on him and everything. Not fishing line, but lines in his skin. He looked like an old battle warrior. But anyway, I'm well pleased. £25 on the nose. That'll do me. Hopefully we'll get some more this evening and tonight. Let's see how we get on. Morning guys. Nothing to report. Had a couple of bleeps in the night, that was about it. I had that 25 yesterday, as you see. I believe Ben's just had a 30. But yeah, nothing to report. The sun's gone, it's overcast, it looks ideal for fishing, the weather. I think we've got some rain coming tomorrow. But I've left the baits out at the moment. I'm going to redo them in a minute. And reset the traps with new baits on. And see how we get on. You must use barbless hooks here. That's one of the rules at coking on all their lakes. I use a selection of 4s and 6s barbless, and I'll get on well with them. You do lose the odd fish through barbless, but if you adjust your end tackle you can reduce this to a minimum. But yeah, make sure you do, because they do check on you. Barbless hooks are a must here. There's my setup. As you can see, this one hasn't been shrunk down yet, but it's got a shrink tube on there, barbless hook. That's better. And about 5 inches of sheepskin type gling. Put a bit of silicone there to trap the hair. Obviously this hasn't been shrunk down yet. When it is, that's not silicone on there, that's shrink tube. I find that a lot better than the silicone. The silicone seems to tear. But yeah, that's about it. Don't know if I can get in any closer for you. How about that? That looks better, doesn't it? Yeah. So that's what I use. Got a new boat that I've been playing around with. It's a Tolson X-boat. It's really a lovely bit of kit. Costs enough money, but it does everything that you want. It's got return home feature on it, GPS, the lot, echo sounder. I'm well pleased with it. I bought one for myself, bought one for Ben for his birthday. We do use boats a lot down here. I mean, there's other lakes where you can't use boats, but this place you can use a boat on every lake, as far as I'm aware. It's a way of life down here. When we go to Lydia, obviously we can't use boats. It's back to the old school, isn't it? Spomming and spodding and all that. But no, the old bait boat makes life a bit easier, especially getting under the canopies of trees. I'll show you one over there. That canopy there, look. Imagine that, get right underneath there with that boat, or with any boat. Most people who fish here have got boats. But yeah, I'm really pleased with my bait boat. As I say, it's a lovely piece of kit, and I've had it now for about, I don't know, about 6 months. It's been really good. The hook baits I'm using, my ever faithful Steamy's TNT wafters. I've caught loads of fish down here on them, loads. I do use others like the squid and the krill and bloodworm, but mostly it's TNT which is doing the business down here for us. And as you can see with these, I'll zoom in a bit, I put the TNT juice in so that they're soaking all the time. It makes them a lot harder as well. But yeah, I just pour that in every now and then, and I'll keep turning them every now and again so that the flavour soaks into the actual wafter. There's a bag made up, ready to go. You can see in the end the wafter just there. You see that, you should be able to see that. And when I put it in the boat, I'll put it in the boat and then I take it out and I'll get some oil. Which is this, either TNT oil or salmon oil, anything liquid, and I'll pierce it into the bag and squirt it in. That way you've got loads of liquid inside there, lots of it. That is a lead-free leader on there, as you can see, it drops down. You're allowed lead-free leaders on here, but not lead core leaders or any other leaders. But these are fine. Me and Ben have been using for ages now. I complement the wafters with these. I'll dot a few of these around when I drop the bait off. I either put them in a boat if they're going to an island, but if I'm going around the margin, I'll walk round and I'll throw a few in. As you can see, I've got on there TNT XXX. What I'll do is I'll get a kilo of them and I'll put the TNT liquid into them, shake them up, leave them for about 2 or 3 days so they soak up, and then I'll put them in the freezer. And then when you take them out of the freezer, what happens is the juice is sucked into the boilie. I've done these ones, and I've done also these ones. That's krill and bloodworm, that one. So yeah, if you can get them. I'll do, if I'm going to be on a long session, I'll do a bucket full of them and I'll put the liquids in and leave them soaking for about a week. And then when you get to the fishing, they're smelling lovely and they've got loads of flavour oozing out when they're in the water. So yeah, that's what I do. As I say, a kilo is I've got a couple of kilos here with me of these, one of the TNT and one of the krill and bloodworm, and if it was a long session I'd do a bucket full. But yeah, I get on well with these. Bit of an abysmal start this morning, really good carp fishing weather, but the sun's come out now and the wind's got up. The wind seems to be blowing up towards Ben, so he should do alright with that. It's quite calm down in my corner, as you can see. Got a bit of breeze on there. When you look round here, you can see the wind there. But we'll see. There's the bad boys down there. I've just redone them all. Got them on the spots. So hoping for better things. Come on, Dave. Or Emmett. Or the other one. It's a nice morning, woken up to this. Looks like we're going to get some rain, but the colours are turning to autumn colours now. Well, that's the end of this session, guys. I only had the one on the first day. Had a drop back, nothing on it. Ben had that as well. We think there might be a liner going round, but that was it. That's the moody meadow that you fish on. You know, you can think you're on the fish and you catch one, you think you cracked it, and then that's the end of that. But I've had one, Ben's had one and lost one. And I don't know if anybody else has caught. I haven't spoken to anybody yet. But here endeth the lesson, and I'm packing up and going home to a roast dinner. So bye for now, until the next Barry's angle, bye for now.